Hello everybody, Stuart here from Riku. Today I want to make a video about a chat application workflow that I use a lot of the time to make my YouTube titles and descriptions. It's really simple. I'm going to go over the chat application and how you can build that within Riku. And then I'm just going to go through the whole flow as we upload a video to YouTube in pretty much real time. So let's dive straight in and go to Riku account. So you'll see here, I've logged in to my Riku account and you'll see all of my favorite applications on the front page. If we scroll down to favorite chat apps, you'll see that there is this Supermachine YouTube one. This is the one that I find myself using a lot. I've upgraded this to the latest OpenAI model, which is the GPT-4 model, the Omni model. And let's have a look at the contents of this chat application. So if I come into the chat app studio, when I've gone on to edit this, I can see everything that I've done to create it. So here is the greeting message, which will appear as the first sort of chat message from the AI. We then have the default chatbot placeholder text, which appears at the bottom here. We can then choose between all of the different models. Remember, Riku has all of the best large language models in a single place. So you can use, you can test, you can experiment, and you can deploy them to use yourself, which is what I'm doing in a minute when I'm using this myself. And then we have our prompt. So the prompt looks a bit like this. I'm just going to let you read that yourself. But basically, remember, we are giving the AI a personality. We're giving it a job. We're giving it a role. And we're also making it an expert in what it does. So you are an awesome YouTube editor. You know all about crafting titles, descriptions, blah, 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 blah. Some information on the company that we want it to write for. By giving it this context of doing it for a specific company, you're going to get a better output than just doing a generic sort of YouTube title and description. And this is where building out your workflows with Riku really comes in handy, because by doing this, you can really craft something which is going to be a level above what anyone else can do if they're using a generic sort of tool. You can craft it specifically to the company or the task at hand with the information of that specific company. So once we have finished writing prompt, we can then save it. I've saved it already, so we have update, because in Riku, if you want to change the version, you can do so by updating later. And then let's go into actually using it. So to use it from Riku, all I'd have to do is click on this chat app and it will load me up a new session. So if I click, it's then going to load me up a new session that I can use. But I need the text, right? I need to know the transcript to feed into this. So the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to go to Teller, which is what I use for all of my video recording. It's really awesome software. It lets you create different layouts and do different zooms and all of this fun stuff. And what they also have is they have all of the subtitles with timestamps, which is really, really fun. Because what I can do is I can come in, I can copy the whole transcript of the video, and then I can paste this in. So when I want to use this, and this is a flow that I do a lot when I'm making my videos, I will just write, hey, I just made a video on the reference only control net model. Here is the transcript of that video. Can you please suggest me some titles that I can use for YouTube? And then I just paste it in. And what I really like about this is, even though the text that I've copied from the transcript, and Teller do have a better way of copying the transcript but without the timestamps, but because I want the timestamps, it does it in this weird way where it's not really formatted correctly. But hey, we're dealing with a computer, right? We're dealing with AI. And AI can just read this like normal. So there's no real issue. The fact that it looks like this, AI is just going to take this and it knows exactly what to do with it. So that's awesome. So if we scroll down, you see we got the response really fast because we're using the GPT-4 Omni model, and we've got a bunch of different title suggestions. So we have unlock the power of reference-only control net, deep dive, reference-only control net explained, creating consistent AI images with reference, AI image magic. So usually now it's up to me to choose which one of these I want to use for the video. So which one do I want to choose? I'm probably going to choose the, let's go for something like this. How to use reference-only control net for stunning image outputs. So then I'd copy that title and I'd say, that's awesome. I chose the title of, can you please write me an awesome YouTube description based off of this. And then as I do this, the AI is then going to give me a description that I can use for YouTube based off of what I have just given it. So now we have this awesome description that we can put together. So now what I want to do is I want to go over to YouTube and I can start by uploading the video. So we're in the right Supermachine account. I can go upload video, and then it's going to ask me to find the file. I am going to do that. So I've just selected the file, and it's just taken the name of the file to put into the title. Obviously, we want to change this with what we got from the AI. So how to use reference-only control net for stunning image outputs. And we also have the description ready. So what I want to do is then I'm just going to copy this over, and I can come back into here and I can paste this in. Now, I'm not too sure if YouTube has markdown capabilities on it with these star formatting, but I always sort of take these out manually. This is the only sort of manual process in this whole part, is me actually fixing up the text where it's gone a bit crazy more than I hoped it would. So there's just a little job for me to fix up this stuff. And if you know that this formatting actually works, please do let me know in the comments, because it's something that I just haven't tried, and it'd probably take me not long to try, but I just haven't got round to it, to be honest. And then the final part is that is then done. This is ready to go live. Obviously I need a thumbnail, so let me just upload one of those. That looks better to me. And then I have a video like this ready to go. I can put the playlist on it. I can say that it's not made for kids, and I can hit public, and bam, there we have it. That video is now live, and it was that simple. So it's just one of those things that helps make AI work for you, because there's a lot of interest with AI and trying to find relevant use cases for it. Everyone gets overloaded and overwhelmed with, AI is going to change the world. It's going to help me do all of these things that weren't possible before. But without actually finding these little sort of quick wins, it's easy to get overwhelmed. So it's about stacking up these little quick wins over and over that you can use and make part of your toolkit to really make you more productive and perform better in your day. And this is what AI is all about, and this is why we built Riku, really, to try and bring AI accessibility to everybody and help you make these little tools, these little apps that you can run yourself, run with your team, or run with whoever you want, and be more productive. So if you haven't already, consider signing up for Riku today at Riku.AI.